Um, yeah. Oh, it's him. Okay, how is Ike's volume, everybody? Because people are always
Hello.
talking like different. Like somebody will scream, somebody will be like, "Hello." How are you doing today?
I've just been very busy as of late, barely existing. I've just worked really hard behind the scenes as usual.
Yeah, you really do. I just want everybody to know Ike was like, because I was thinking of maybe doing a song before I leave. It's actually like so good I didn't because I got sick. But Ike was like, listen, even if the time is tight, like I'm in, I'll help you, na. So as usual, you are amazing. I think you're probably one of the people that I've met the most.
Yeah. It's actually kind of like crazy because originally, like when I joined, I didn't really expect to like, oh, meeting everybody is just gonna be like very rare occurrence. But I've met you so many times I kind of lost count.
Many times.
Like it's a lot. You were the
Always.
first one I ever met in person.
Right, because then we dropped our bags off at my friend's place. And then we were in my friend's kitchen, like eating sweets.
Yeah, it was great. I had a lot of candy with me and just like, hey, I brought a metric butt ton of Swedish candy. You want some?
Yeah, it was awesome. That's crazy. That was over a year and some ago. When
You
our
DM'd quite a bit too. Like you would come to me to just ask certain things sometimes, and I would ask
about
you certain
music
things.
all the time. I'm like, can you
Yeah,
explain
you
this
asked me
to me?
so much about music and singing, and I would always write essays in a response.
And you're always like, oh, sorry if this is too long. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You're helping me.
No matter what happens, I hope that you continue singing because seeing you go from a person with not a whole lot of singing experience, but still like a lot of passion. And trust me, passion goes a long way, trust me. But then like working on refining the technical side of things and seeing you go from like a little bit rough around the edges to like sounding like pure silk when you're singing sometimes. It's a magical thing to see. And I would be heartbroken if I never got to hear any more of that. I'm gonna keep my ear to the heavens and listen out to see if I ever hear something again in the future.
And it's me being like, I'm thirsty. Where's the wine? I'm going to learn how to scream. And I'll be like, where's the wine?
Bring the wine.
I actually told you a little earlier about my decision than most people. So I feel like you and I
remember
have...
getting
Sorry.
the text, and I was in the middle of like just working at that point, and I almost dropped my phone, and I had to fish it back up and be like, oh, why is that? And I didn't quite know how to react. But then that's when you brought up the whole, I want to sing like one last song, and I just said, I will cancel everything and get this done if you want to.
I genuinely feel like you're always there. Even though we both get busy with work, I feel like you've always made time for me. And I really appreciate that.
I'm more than happy to make time for my friends, especially you, because like whatever it is that you're up to and you need a hand with, it's always such a fun time. Like I want to push as many people as possible to sing because I think singing is such a wonderful thing and music is a wonderful thing, and I want everybody to like give it a shot and see what happens. And the fact that it's seemed to sort of ignite a passion for you was so exciting. Like not only with your karaoke stream, but then with your original song dropped. And I remember the works in progresses that you showed me, and I was just like so excited. And then when you wanted to do God Sees All with me, I was so honored. I remember just doing the recording session with you and just sitting there and like doing the takes with you. You remember when we were doing the harmonies and I forgot to turn on the guide, but you stayed in key anyways and hit exactly the right notes. And I was just like, see, you didn't even need a guide. You just knew. You knew it on feeling.
I remember one time I was like, hey, I'm learning this song and it's actually kind of easy. Could you explain like why? That's the kind of stuff, by the way. I'm like, hey, I'm learning this song and it's easy. Why is it easy? That's what I mean. Like, these are the kind of questions I ask Ike. It's like kindergarten questions. And then you listen and you actually give me a real concise answer.
I've been very busy. I was just worried that I wasn't going to be able to make it home in time to because I would have hated myself if I got so busy that I wouldn't be able to make it here, because you were an instrumental part, at least to myself, feeling welcomed and comfortable here at Ниджисанджи, because obviously when I first joined in EN, I was one of the first dudes that joined, so it was a little bit scary. We didn't know what the future held, and we were all a little bit starstruck because we were all, we knew who you all were. We had been fans. We'd been watching you. You just talked to us like so naturally. You're just like, hey, welcome. How's it going? And even beyond that, when we were all like pacing back and forth and being worried about debut, you just hung around while we kept prepping things, and it really meant a lot. And the fact that even after debut, oh god, I'm gonna start crying. Even after debut, you just never stopped that. Like it's just, there's only one you, Nina. There's gonna be like a big void after today, and it's just, I don't think I'll ever get used to it because you were here when I first joined. When that happens, you kind of expect it to be there forever. So when that doesn't turn out to be the case, it really hits you hard.
Oh, well, I wish I could give you a big hug. I hope you know, like, I've had the time of my life, and like being able to travel with you and like go to places and sing and just all the hangouts we've done. I hope you know, like, I don't just consider you a coworker. I also consider you a friend.
Doesn't have to be the end of that. Like, if I'm ever in the neighborhood, I hope that I can like stop by to say hi or something.
Hell yes! You saying this, but I'm gonna keep bugging you about music stuff.
You know how to reach me, whether it would be through like text, or if you send a mail, or if you just send like a sign from God himself, or just like a lightning bolt start typing a message into my front yard.
A lightning bolt goes on your front yard and it's like, Canadia. You're like, oh my god, it's Nina. It's Nina. She wants me to help her with the Canadia cover again. I'm glad I got one last good laugh out of you. That was a good laugh. That was a big one.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
I wish we got to sing more, not just like covers, but like in karaoke or anything in the future. If things would have turned out differently earlier this year, we would have like, shared a stage, and that would have been really cool. And I'm a little bit heartbroken about that, but it is what it is.
That being said, I look forward to the day I see you strutting your little heels on that stage. And I will be in the front row, crying, cheering you on.
And I'll feel really good about the fact that I know that you're watching. At least I hope you are. Unless you're busy, in which case it's totally fine.
I'm gonna be there! Shut up! Of course I'm gonna be there! I also wish things turned out differently, and I hope... like I said, I hope I will be there for when it does get re-announced. I hope I will be there. The worst part is you'll hear me over the crowd. You've heard my voice when I shout. You know, one time, Millie, Enna, and Elira had a concert, and they were with microphones, and I, behind the stage, over the crowd, shouted to the crowd, and they could hear me. And Elira was like, she's doing this without a microphone, y'all. Like, she's crazy.
Let's see you around, Nina.
Hi.
Bye-bye.
Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, what's up?
The sky, the ceiling.
God.
God, what? Oh, yes?
You're not God, you're Albin.
I'm the cat god.
Are you? Is that your new lore, from thief to God?
Yeah, I turned into the cat boy god. Do you know what's an example of being a good god, Mom? Giving your cat boy daddy son a bottle of wine.
Since when are you an alcoholic? Oh my god, you really are my son.
Look, I gotta step up to the plate now. Like, now I have to... I have to take in the alcoholism now.
Honestly, now that I'm leaving Ниджисанджи EN, the average alcoholism is going way down.
I'm gonna give you a blast from the past.
Okay.
Do you remember the baby holding PNG?
Yes! I was looking at it the other day. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm even wearing the right outfit.
Oh!
was
Mom, I
great.
think you're the first person that invited me to like my first group Niji Ian collab.
Do you
That was
remember
like
what it
4
was?
people.
What was the
It was
collab?
Project Zomboid.
I'm so happy now to see that Zomboid's getting a revival and you're spearheading it, and like Millie's obsessed, and now you're getting Wilson coming in to play with you. I am ending, but promise me you will try to get an ARC server going.
Mom, what is your most memorable collab in Niji Ian?
Because I just experienced all these high emotions this last week, a lot of some of my favorite stuff kind of happened like this last week. But I don't know. I feel like I've had a lot of, like, honestly, I think our tier list collab is like in my mind as like a really, really fun collab. I think a lot of people really mistook that as like us being really serious. And I feel like that collab with you and I, where we were like very bad cop, good cop, you know?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like really did take it a little too seriously. But I still think to this day, it's like one of my favorites. It's like such an absurd collab. We've learned, right? That's the thing. Now we know
for sure.
that if we are to do something like that, we'd need to like give a disclaimer and be like, hey,
Yeah.
so
we
you
don't
know,
actually hate each
nobody
other.
hates each other. It's called synergy, you know, like when he makes
Yeah.
a joke, I pick it up, I throw it back. It's fine.
I remember seeing that like too, like some people were taking it the wrong way. I'm sure even to this day there's like 1 or 2 people that are still doing that, but like I do want to say like even though there's a vocal minority,
Uh-huh. Oh,
the vocal majority that always said that you were the best mom was always right.
oh fuck.
You were always right. You were the best.
Man.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I think we both have gone through a lot and we both have learned. We didn't know to define that stuff better. We didn't know. You know,
Yeah.
we were baby content creators.
Yeah, well, no, the most important thing that I want you to know is the vocal majority that always said how amazing and wonderful you are was
Thank
always
you.
right from the beginning.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I feel like I need to tell you that. Like, I need you to know that.
I'm sorry that, you know, you've also dealt with so much pain. You gotta be the mom now, Alban. You gotta, you know, I see you now with the Project Zomboid. And I see you now with like you said, the Rust and the Arc. I'm so happy to see you stepping up and doing all this stuff. And we need that. We
I
really,
gotta go
really
back
need
to my
that.
roots of being the extrovert. I'll do my best. The
You're weird.
alcoholism and the extrovertism. One of the two may not work out,
Okay,
but you know what? That's okay.
How about this? Take the extroversion, but like maybe leave the alcoholism to me. You know what? I'm giving you the baby asset. you
I'm gonna be my own baby. Guys, I have a baby now. Yay. How
look
how
so
far do you think I
happy.
can throw this thing, Nina?
you look so happy with your own baby.
How far do you think I can throw him?
Don't throw your own baby. It's gonna cause a time paradox. I feel like you found a passion again, and it's very obvious to see, and like you organizing stuff and getting involved, and it's just really cool. I just feel like I can see you being happy and thriving, and I'm excited to see more of it. I wish I was still here to enjoy it a bit more, but you know.
It's okay. When we're on the big screens one day, come to watch us, okay?
Oh hell yeah, I will. I'll be in the front row.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Nina,
Me
I'm
too.
glad you're in my life. I'm glad you were a part of my life.
You
I'll
can
take it.
inherit the baby Alban PNG and the baby Mista PNG, and if you want, I even have like an empty hand PNG, so that you can insert whatever you wish in there.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm
What?
gonna crop your ears out. I'm gonna put these fucking hands on my model and be like, "Hi, honeys. I
Didn't-
never actually laughed."
Didn't you do something like that ages ago? Who did
did,
that?
I
Yeah, I did.
I should say, because I know time is short.
Mhm.
You know, thank you for all you've done for Ian and for everyone, and for pulling people out of their shells too, and just helping everyone the way you have.
Thank you. And now it's your turn. You're.
Oh God, pushing responsibility.
Yep,
Oh.
yep.
All right, bye, mom.
Bye, baby.
Hello, I have a guest with me.
Hello.
Hey, bitch.
Hi. Hello, darlings. Do you want to do this together? Do you want to do this separately? How do y'all want to do this?
I think we have to do it together because we're sort of in the middle of like traveling, I guess, at the moment. So I think
yeah.
like you want to do this just like together, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I like it. It's like extrovert and not extrovert. more extrovert, less extrovert.
Yeah, teaming up. I can draw out his inner thoughts and tell you what he's thinking.
It's probably somewhere along the lines of bitch. I'm sorry for both of you that like I didn't have the time to have one last collab with you guys, but it's just been
It's
so
okay.
busy, and I got so sick, and I didn't even get a reading from Uki. Damn it, Uki! What if I'm making the wrong
No.
decision?
You can still get a reading from me after.
But I already made my decision, Uki.
Okay, but
If you want to cry, get a reading from Uki. Not because it's like
my
deep or
God.
anything, but it's just because Uki verbally assaults you the whole time. Uki pulls a card and it's like, bitch. Also, everybody know, I am kidding. When we were in Japan, we basically had like crying sessions in Uki's room after every reading. We'd be like, how did you know?
you guys just have a lot of shit.
How has it been? Where'd you guys go? You don't have to like give me the details, but like, what'd you eat?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine to sort of talk about where we've been because we're literally leaving today. We've been to Anime Expo and we've been in LA, and like the amount of people that I've gotten to meet, it feels like I'm living through like a Marvel movie with a post-credit scene every 5 minutes where a brand new character turns up and I'm like, I never thought I would meet them. I never thought I'd see this person with my own two eyes, and then they're just like, yo, what's up? It's like it's so surreal. I think it was me, Uki, and like 3 other people, I think. And we went to this restaurant. We got the bill at the end of the night. I want you ballpark guess how much we fucking spent on food.
$2,000 for the 5 of you.
Close.
Over under?
Over.
3,000? No,
Over.
2,500.
No, you had it right. It was about $3,000. This restaurant is so expensive. You need to pay a deposit before you go.
Oh, yeah,
just in case there's a mistake.
Just in case, yeah. Well, damn. I mean,
We
I
think for the 5 of us, we literally had to pay like $1,000 deposit just in case we weren't able to pay on the day, which is really, really funny. No, I'm gonna need to go back and stream a lot to earn that fucking money back. But I'm really glad we did it.
Uki, was this? How did you rate it?
It was really good, and it was a lot of food. I got a little too full, actually.
But it's hard
was
to
nice.
say no when there's so much good food, right? Even if you're so full, but then the food's in front of you, you're already paying $3,000 for the food, and it's in front of you. You
Mhm.
gotta eat.
Yeah, so you have to eat it. You have to
Yeah,
finish
yeah.
every single drop, every piece.
I'm gonna be not gaming as much because I gotta prepare for a half marathon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
I'm
didn't
running
know
a
about
half
this. You're gonna be
marathon
running?
in September.
fuck?
I am. Pomu was supposed to run with me, but she bailed. By the way, everybody, Pomu sucks.
This is so funny because you have the handicap of running with all of those tails, right?
Yeah.
All 7 of those tails are just spinning around, and you have to run. Pomu can fly. She has wings. She didn't even need to run.
Can you
Hi, Pomu.
pee out of your mouth for 5 minutes? Madam, you literally have mentioned me to Alvin, to Vox. Please keep my name out of your mouth.
Yep, that's my Pomu. I think she's gonna miss me. What do you think?
I think she will.
But
I think
let's
she'll
not-
be free.
of the burden of me. Would you both say you've had like a good vacation?
Oh yeah.
I would say that this shrimp has been this shrimp.
This shrimp.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But okay, in your defense though, Uki, like sometimes when Uki would be in like Discord and we're all just hanging out, and I'd be like, "Oh, how are you today?" Uki's like, "I'm so tired." I like how you go on vacation to relax and then you're even more tired.
I think I want to go on a vacation where all I do is sleep,
Do it.
just in a different location.
Okay, here's how you do that. Don't spend your money on anything but like the best hotel that you can find
Yeah.
with the biggest bed. So that way you're not worrying about going out and paying for events. Maybe it's somewhere that you can fly, that won't be too far and it won't cost you too much. And then all you have to worry about is where can I find the biggest bed.
Yeah.
True.
Thank you guys for stopping by during, I know,
Of course,
and now like
Nina.
you're all trying to get to your planes. It means a lot.
No, it's okay. I remember when I was getting ready so I was signing up to get on, I was thinking like, everyone's been crying, and I was like thinking like, oh, I kind of felt bad. I felt like I should be crying too.
Oh.
But I felt like I did all my crying like when the announcement was made. Once it was all made public and I got to see like, you know, everyone's responses to it, that it really did kind of set in, and it's like it's a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Someone's leaving us, and she's a really core to like our development. And you were the first person who spoke to me and to the other members of Luxian when we first joined, when we were so nervous and didn't know what to do. Reasonably, from your guys' perspective, Nijien had been all girls and suddenly a bunch of boys were joining. Reasonably, tensions were high, there was a bit of anxiety, but you bridged the gap and you gave us a place to do things. You helped us find a way to sort of settle in. You invited us to do so much. You invited us to so many collabs. When you made your announcement, the amount of overwhelming support that just poured out from seemingly nowhere, like people who online who I had never really thought about or interacted with, just immediately they know about you, they've heard about what you've done, and they wanted to come out and wish you well. You know, even though I'd been sad to begin with, I kind of went to bed expecting to be sad, but I felt happy because I was reminded of like how big of an impact you've had and how much good work you've done. It was kind of like where I started thinking about the fact that a graduation, it's not a funeral, you know, it's not like some great terrible disaster. It's a celebration of your good work and the fact that you're going to really good, exciting places, and we should be happy for you. And that's how I feel about it.
Just to be clear, I'm going nowhere but relaxation, therapy, and working out. Just because I don't want anybody to take your words and like, Vox confirms Nina's going to space.
You never know. With how exciting and dynamic your life is and how much you drink, I feel like one day you will pass out blackout drunk and you will wake up on one of those Virgin Galactic rockets.
A lot of people are like, oh no, I'm never gonna talk to you again. I'm like, oh no, you will. I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there even if you don't want me to. I'll be like, hola, como estas? I'm here. Ete ya, привет,
I think that's
bonjour.
like,
I am unironically like always in the neighborhood of everybody. I just somehow am always in the neighborhood.
we're probably going to have to head off and try and get on our way soon. So thank you so much for having us, Nina.
Thank you,
It's really
both of you.
difficult to round this off, but I know we're going to see you again.
Of
So
course.
I'm sure that the rest of the stream is going to go fine.
Thanks.
And I wish you the best for whatever you want to do for the rest of your life. I'm sure it's going to go swimmingly, and I
Thank
can't
you.
wait to hear about your adventures.
And I hope you guys fly safe, and I hope you had a good day. You're gonna
See you
fly
soon.
safe. Yeah.
If I see you turn up somewhere, I will not hug you. I will be like, what the fuck? How did you get here?
I have some bad news for you, Uki.
What if she walks into the hotel room right now?
Surprise!
I have some bad news for you. I'm right here.
Uki, I have some bad news for you. You're seeing me. You're seeing me.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay, see you soon then.
See you soon. Bye bye, boys. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
I have to pee. And I know some of you will be like, oh my god, Nina, it's the third time you went to pee. I've been streaming for 8 hours and hydrating. That's our pee.
Genki!
Genki energy.
It's me!
Oh,
I
hello.
heard you on stream, but now I can hear you in real life too.
Oh my god, I'm inside
whatever
your
it is.
head.
Don't worry, Nina, you'll always be one of the voices in my head. Well, when I joined Ниджисанджи, it was always kind of like, there was like a moment, I guess, where it kind of feels like I kind of grew up. Because like now this is my job, this is my profession. I'm going away from my home. Goodbye, mother. Goodbye, father. I'm on my own journey now. And there's some times where I miss home too, you know. Kind of missing parental figures, miss mom, miss dad. But Nina, you've always been there. I mean, I don't know if you always feel like a mom, but you've always been that kind of force to me. So I guess I didn't ever have to miss home so much because you were always there.
I'll be honest, I've never seen you like not be in a good mood. I assume you're in a bad mood sometimes. Who isn't, right? Like it's just natural, but I've just always seen nothing but you always being in a good, positive mood. And it's really awesome to see.
I think that we've been kind of blessed not just like when it comes to streaming and then going in front of like amazing people who love to see our presence and stuff. That gives me a lot of positive vibes. But then, you know, coming home and knowing that there's like a community of Ниджисанджи and always ready to just be like, yo, you need me? I got you. I got your back. It's always so comforting to know. And, you know, you've just been like the sun to all of that. It's so you.
For a
You've been
second, I
such a
thought
warm
you
presence.
said like son,
It's
like
crazy.
a baby boy. Like Nina,
No.
you have been a baby boy to all of us. Listen, I am taking my mom crown. I'm cutting it into many pieces. You get a piece of the crown. You also get a piece of me. Now it is your duty to uphold this flag and to do your best. Okay?
All right. I feel honored. Let's. I'm happy to know that I have a little piece of the crown. But
a
you know,
little
it'd
piece
be
of
even
mom.
better.
What?
Give me like a list of like your favorite games, so that whenever, so that whenever I play those games, whether it's on Steam or not, I
Okay.
can be like,
But
What's
you
Nina's game?
gotta let me know what kind of games you like or don't like.
let's see. I really like games like Persona,
Of course.
Devil Survivor.
Have you ever played Wargroove?
No, I have not played. Oh my
Look it
God,
up. Look it up.
yeah, we have.
I don't know if it's like a
Wargroove.
stream game particularly, but it's like it's very cute. It's very anime and it's tactical.
I really like Twisted Wonderland. I really like Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, Darkest Dungeon.
Okay,
Slay the
we're getting
Spire.
somewhere. So there's this game called Tower Tactics Liberation. It's like a card game, but it's a little tower defense. I just play it off stream as like a chill, like, you know when you just need to click something.
Yeah.
Lyra also played this game. It's called Faster Than Light. Do you think there's a game that you know that I will like? Obviously, Bug Fables. What else?
A game that Nina would really like. So something that's something that's really Nina's vibe.
Play
Do you like
Don't
rhythm
Starve,
games?
I
Yeah,
I'd want to get better at rhythm games. I want to play more of them.
You would love it. This is an actual Nina game. It's called Chrono Arc.
Oh, since you like rhythm games, I know Anna played it. I've never streamed that game, but I have like 600 hours and I beat the game. Oh, 322 hours. I also have hours in this game on my Switch. It's called Crypt of the Necro Dancer.
I hope that when you're on, you know, after you graduate, you'll have all the time in the world to play like all your favorite games and catch up.
I have decided I'm not going to be playing any new games. I'm going to catch up on old games and I am going to work out and go to therapy and have like, a lot of time off.
A lot of people might forget, you know, but taking care of the self is the most important thing,
It's
no
true.
matter what. So knowing that you're taking this step, Nina, it makes me happy to know that you love yourself just as much as we love you, and it's
Oh,
it's
that was
beautiful to see.
cute. That was cute. You're always, like I said, I've never seen you complain. I've never seen you be in a bad mood. I've only ever seen you be positive and lovely and kind. I just see that, you know, also when you're streaming, it's really, really fun to see. And I hope you keep doing that.
Thank you, Nina, for sure. I'm honestly blessed to know that I ever got to know you. It's I know you're hyping me up, but I'm gonna miss you, Nina. From my chest, I got words to say.
You
Just
have.
to know you. For me, Nina will always be more prestigious in having all the Pradas, the Dolces, and Gabbanas. Because you, Nina Kosaka, will always be our mama.
Get out of here before I cry.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hope
Bon
you have a good
voyage,
day.
Nina.
Merci beaucoup.
Praying for all of your happiness.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Nina senpai.
How you feeling? How's it been? I know it's crazy. You just met me and now you're like, oh, goodbye.
I know we didn't get to talk too much to each other, but you know we kind of was able to talk a bit this week, and yeah, it was great time. It was great times.
You actually experienced. I sent you a meme in the middle of the night on Twitter, and that is like the quintessential Nijian experience. Whenever I'm on TikTok and I see something that reminds me of that person, I send it to them. So you've experienced that, and it's usually like 5 a.m. or something. And people are like, "Why are you awake? Why are you sending me this?"
I
Now I'm
appreciate that.
realizing you actually did get to experience. I was gonna say you didn't really get to experience like my extroversion, but no, you did. You got to experience like 7 hours of
we did.
host club. How did it feel?
I'm the kind of person that the more people there is in the call, the more I disappear. I'm kind of this meme of the guy making a peace sign and disappearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, when there was less people, I guess I was able to, talk a little bit more.
It's so intimidating to be around so many people, but let's be honest, after you did that Totsumachi, it's never going to be hard ever. Like, it's not going to be as hard ever again because you did the hardest thing. You joined like a big group call your first week.
Yeah, but well, I guess you was there, and it's kind of comforting to know that you'll be around on the call. I mean, you're super kind, you care about everyone, and it's kind of feel reassuring you being there.
I'm glad. I won't be here anymore. Yeah. I've said it before, and I just want to take the moment again because I've seen a few people in chat being like, "Who is this?" We had a new gen debut, and they debuted, and then my announcement came out. So there's a chance you haven't seen them. I almost called you Bandage. Vizalius. I don't get to really pick the times of stuff, but I really would love it if people took the time to give Crisis some extra love, because I do feel like I really, I took away a lot of your guys' attention onto myself, and I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
I'm sorry for that. But
it's
also, it's a tough world out there, kid. That's just life, isn't
okay.
That's just life,
right.
baby. That's how it's gonna be. Life is cruel and merciless.
Thank you for the teaching.
You're welcome. Now you know. I teach it to you, I show you. You're on your own, kid. Exactly. Like, what's a good night's sleep for you?
I guess 4 or 5 hours. Not too bad.
Oh my. Can you function? Okay, you can actually like live your life on 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I can.
I can maybe do that one day. I can maybe do a 4 or 5 hours of sleep one day. No, Millie, stop. But if it's 2 days in a row, I cannot. I cannot live on so little sleep. Can you give me tips? How do you do it?
I don't know. Like, usually what I do is I keep living the whole week with 4 hours of sleep, 5. And when the weekend comes, I just, sleep all day and recover from it.
So when I was much younger, I was able to like go to school, have a job, go party with friends, and then not sleep as much. Now, if I don't have 8-9 hours of sleep, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can stream today. I didn't have my 8 hours. All jokes aside, I hope after like the excitement of your debut week and the week after that and the week after that fades down a little bit, that you'll be able to sleep a little better and you'll actually be able to rest and sleep more. Thank you, Vizalius, so much for taking the time. And thank you, even though it was your first week, to having made the time to come to my Totsus and get to know everybody. It honestly made me feel like, yes, I got to do one last thing as mom, and it's to like get people together, So thank you for that.
Thank you very much for having me. And I wish you the best in whatever waits for you.
Merci.
And that you'll find, of course, all the happiness you deserve.
Merci beaucoup.
And
hey, you never know. Maybe you'll see me. I'm never truly gone. I will haunt Ниджисанджи forever. Yeah.
Anyways, I guess I'm gonna go now. So thank you very much.
Bye. Merci.
Thank you very much, Nina senpai. And we're gonna miss you. Bye.
I'm gonna miss you. He called me Nina senpai.